Alrighty, this was a super day. Let's take a look and see what it did to us. That's the 30. Here's the daily. All right, so what I have on the chart is this is the run up, and then this was a pretty good retrace, about 50%, and I'm just clocking this a retrace of the retrace, and I fear that we're going to tag that 50% line and then turn around and take off to the downside. And it appears that we came pretty darn close. 50% is 46.17. I think I saw 46.12 today. Yep. So, we could say we hit that 50% line. So we're going to have to see what tomorrow holds. I'm afraid we're going to come back down. I wouldn't mind testing that 504 again. I think it is 495. Wow. We could possibly test that again, and then maybe that'll begin the march up. Or we may come down and start going after these gaps right here, which is how I'm kind of positioning myself. I'm thinking that the Christmas rally is going to bring us up somewhere around the 657 line, or maybe even as high as 718, and then come down. And it'll give us kind of a head and shoulders pattern. And it appears more obvious on the weekly. So this is what we have to keep our eye out for. Rather hard to ascertain. Right, there we go. So we could even come down, take out 365, then come up again, make the shoulder, and then come in for a real tanking. So we're going to have to watch that on the weekly. Frightening. But we have a gap up here at 675, and I think that might be our target short term. And that's what we're keeping our eye on. On the daily, looks like the momentum is rolling around. We would have to see a higher low on the momentum to see if we really have a trend reversal. I'm looking at the 60 right now, and it looks like it's just it's still in a downtrend, really. I have this trend line right here, and we poke through it, and I'm looking for a good break above it. But as it stands, well, this kind of reversed. This is a lower high, so we're moving into consolidation, I'd have to say, unless we make a higher low and then take off, and that would reverse the trend on the 60, and that would be our best case scenario. Looks like we closed this gap up, so I don't think it's threatening us too much. So this is what we're going to have to watch tomorrow throughout the day, see which way we go. We do have the Fed speak, and we have some economic news we're going to have to watch, and that's where it's at. Let's take a quick look at Amazon, see what Amazon's doing, try to get an indication of what the market's feeling right now. Nothing exciting here. It's not really telling me anything. I mean, the momentum's faded off. I guess we could argue it's a tweezer. If we break the highs tomorrow, we should be looking good on this. But there's nothing here I'd really look to trade. No entry for me right now. Take a quick look at the 60s. Looks like a consolidation. If we make a higher low here and then break up, I would take an entry right here. So we're just going to have to watch it tomorrow and see what it does. As long as it doesn't break this low here, I'm kind of bullish on it. I wouldn't take an entry, but I'll look for that lower low. Maybe it'll give me a hammer. I might look to take an entry over there. And let's see what Tesla's doing for us. Looks like the regulators are going after Tesla. Oh, but I'll tell you what, I like that little bit of a hammer right there. I put in a trend line right here. You could say you're bearish until it breaks above that trend line. I like that hammer. I'd probably play that hammer on a break tomorrow. Momentum still looks kind of negative. It's going to have to roll around. Let's see if the 60 can convince me that there's a swing trade in it. And there's nothing that really excites me. That's a nice hammer right there. I might have taken that. But doesn't really excite me. I'll look for a break above this high right here, and probably watch that trend line, maybe get involved with it after it does what it has to do with this trend line that we put in over here. I know that's quite a move, leaving a little bit of money on the table, but that's where it gave my confidence. Well, yeah, you know what? Again, I'd probably take a break of that hammer right there. Give that a shot on a small position with a tight stop. And the infamous Apple. And yeah, it's nothing really exciting me. I mean, you might be able to argue that it's building a head and shoulders right here, but momentum looks pretty good. We got one red finger right there, so it's giving me the finger, which would encourage me to have a long bias on it. But as far as the dailies go, I don't see anything too exciting on it. Ah, yes, sisters and Fanny. No, what was that? The 120s that I knocked out? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so take a look at the 60. 60 looks like a head and shoulder. And I'd watch that line right there. You could be bullish above that line, but I'd watch that line, take a short on the break of that line right there. And that's on the 60-minute chart if you're looking for it. And Netflix. And these guys kind of define the tech and NASDAQ. Netflix looks like a bear flag, man. Not too encouraging. I mean, this is an inside bar. I'm feeling rather negative on this bad boy. I would watch that for a bear flag, take an entry on a bear flag over there on the daily, and that should be a good long run because it's a daily. Nothing exciting me here. On the 60-minute on Netflix. And that's it. Those would be my swing trades. Everything else I'd still be picking away at. Just want to take one more look at S&P and see where it closed. Oh, see, that's unfortunate. It closed below the 8-day moving average, or right on it. So the 8-day moving average kind of posing a little resistance for it. And that would be 591. And we closed right there. 91.38, and this is 91.67. I mean, it just broke over it, so I'm not even counting that as breaking over. So just be careful with that, and it may come back down. Maybe it'll test this trend line here. So anyway, that's my spiel. Hopefully we can hang on to everything we gained today. It doesn't seem like that's what the market wants to do, but hopefully we can, and we'll see tomorrow. So everybody, just remember, stay calm and cool. Be at peace with when you trade, and good luck trading.